Hey, thanks, Dario. Shay, tough luck on to this lost match. But what really went wrong with Was it that a case of the bowlers not placing the ball in the right areas, or was it that Klassen completely outplayed the West Indies?
It's a bit of both. I thought that we batted well in stages, but we didn't capitalize on the start that we got again from Kingy and Mears. But again, sometimes you have to give credit where it's due, and Klassen played an excellent innings today. And again, we can discuss all the points looking back in hindsight, but we didn't hit our straps today, and South Africa won the game.
Fredos?
Thanks, Dario. Hi, Shay. Shay, what would you say is the couple of things, if you had to list maybe 2 or 3 things that you'd like to see West Indies really work on before you get to those World Cup qualifiers where, I mean, you've been there before, you kind of know how difficult it is. So what would you like to see improve?
I really and truly like to see the attitude improve. I think that we need to show that die-hard fight a lot longer. We know that winning is a habit, and the same way winning is a habit, losing can be a habit as well. So we need to find ways to turn that around and just fight as hard as you can. You never know. Cricket is one of those games that you never know what's going to happen in the back end. So as long as you put that effort in and you have that attitude to win, things normally happen in your favor.
Telford?
Thanks, Dario. Hello, Shay. I'm sure you're not terribly happy with the performance today, but do you have any inkling as to why West Indies were more competitive in this series than in the Test series? What makes them a better white ball side?
I can't 100% put my finger on it, but I just think that we are generally a more aggressive type of players. The white ball formats normally suit our style of play, but we need to find ways to adapt regardless of the format or the situation of the game. And as I said, we need to create winning habits, and the only way we can do so is by winning games and finding ways to win games. So I can't really put my finger on it like that.
Fredos, please proceed.
Jay, can I ask you a bit about Alzarri Joseph? We saw him really bowl his heart out in the Test series, and then his opening spell today was pretty fantastic as well. What makes him special as a cricketer, and what have you seen in him over the last year or two in terms of growth and development?
One thing about Alzarri, anytime I throw the ball to him or any previous captain, you always expect something to happen. He's one of those guys that gives his all regardless of the situation. And it's something I think all of us as players, we need to take a leaf out of his book. He's just one of those exciting guys who know he's always willing to learn, he's always willing to improve, he's always asking questions, watching videos, all those things just to improve his game. So definitely we need to look at that, and hopefully we can incorporate it into everyone's game.
And we do have a few in-house journalists, so I'm going to make sure that the questions in the room get asked now. Please proceed.
Shay, hard luck with the result today. Just take us through what was going through your mind as captain when Heinrich Klassen walked in at 73 and just continued to play in the manner that he played.
Yeah, every single ball he struck just seemed to find the gap one way or another. It's one of those days. I know cricket, you have those days as a batter that everything just hits the middle of the bat. You find your boundaries with ease. But when he came in, I thought we were ahead of the game. We just needed 2 more wickets there in that stage, and pretty much could have wrapped it up at the end there because we had some pacey overs to come with Alzarri. But as I said, you have to give credit to Klassen. He played an exceptional innings, and everything just came out in the middle of the bat today for him.
Where do you feel that you left out runs in this particular innings? Because at 110 for 2, it did look like the West Indies were onto a competitive total, considering the fact that this has never been a ground where batting first in a day game has been easy.
Yeah, we have ourselves to blame once again. But again, cricket is one of those games. You have exceptional batting displays, and then some days the opposition get the better of you. But we didn't play the situation as well as we could have. We had a partnership there with myself and Was it Puran? I think it was Puran. I got up there at a crucial state as well. But again, cricket is one of those games where the opposition gets better of you. They got the momentum and they carried it throughout the rest of the innings.
Sachin?
Thanks once more, Dario. Shai, on a more personal note, how does it feel to be, I would like to say, successful in your first series as West Indies captain officially?
Success is relative, let me put it that way. We would have obviously wanted to win the series, but we got to look at it. We got to look at the positive from the series. Not many people come to South Africa and beat them in their hometown. So to come out with a draw, you can definitely hold your head high and go back home with some smiles on our faces.
Seeing no further indication of questions, so I just want to say, Shai, congratulations on completing your first series as West Indies captain. To all the journalists that have been joining us throughout the series for these press conferences, I want to say thank you as well. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.